Forever blow.
You are now listening to The Final Third.
I think Pepe's so coachable.
Wow, you should be in
just need to
prison.
shake him.
You should be in prison. We bailed you out. We bailed you out to come and play this season. You're out here disgracing us. You should be in prison. You facing charges.
Hello, and welcome back to another episode of The Final Third. I was just about to say the Gold Diggers. Wow.
Wow.
Pay promotion.
Welcome back to another episode of The Final Third. You have myself, Jules, Lavish, Banks, all of that. As you can see, got our pretty bubbles in the air. I think we should start there.
I'm very happy to start there.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Of course, we're happy to start there. You boom. You fucking boom.
you boom.
Just because
Discuss
the game just ended soon, like earlier, so I think we should start there. So yeah, Liverpool lost 3-2 to West Ham, the mighty Bubbles, at the London Stadium.
Winning in the London Stadium isn't for everybody. Klopp, get that right. Winning in the London Stadium isn't for everybody. Isn't for everybody.
How dare you try and talk spicy this weekend? How dare you try and talk spicy? Let me drive the boat.
Yeah. Please.
Now, yeah, I can't lie. The game started and I knew this was going to be a tough one because the pitch, even though it's the London Stadium, the pitch looked so small, so narrow, and it just looked like it was going to be a proper boisterous slugfest. And then from the get-go, from when West Ham scored the first goal, Alisson, what did you call him, Banks? What did you say? He's soft as what?
Soft as baby food.
Soft as baby food.
Soft as...
Yeah,
Alisson had a horror
He had
show.
a bad...
All 3 goals he could have done better on. All 3
game. I haven't seen him play like that. He looked bad. And then he just, from that moment onwards, it was at this point, I knew, yeah, this is not going to end well for Liverpool. But... What confused me is everybody's hyping their midfield in terms of Rice and Souček and their class, their this, their that. They didn't really. I don't think they won the game because they won a midfield or the tactics were spot on.
Yeah.
100.
The
tactics were spot on.
They spoke about a lot on Sky Sports, but after the first goal, West Ham get their first goal. They decided to sit deeper and deeper, and it was basically all Liverpool. Once Liverpool got that equalizer, West Ham started to play their own game and it started to be a counter-attacking performance. Before, it was just literally, we got the goal, now let's defend deep and hope for the best. Literally, all of their outballs were trying to go to Antonio and it wasn't really working. Van Dijk and Matip had it covered. But once Liverpool got that equalizer, they stepped a bit up the pitch. They made their counter-attacking a bit more precise. It was that's what turned it into a good performance. The equalizer turned the game for West Ham because gave them something to... We can still get a win from this, but we need to imprint on this game, and they definitely did, especially towards the end of that first half. That's when they really started to show some class in terms of their counter-attacking.
You feel like luck was on their side with like Mane's missing and things like that.
You need a bit of luck. You need a bit of luck in them situations, don't you? Though, like you scored 3 goals against this Liverpool side, 3 very well worked goals. Well, 2 very well worked goals. One was Alisson.
Yeah. And a howler, another one was just a howler. But I guess they forced the situation.
You scored 3 goals. You need like in that sort of position, it's gone over Dawson's head. You need Mane to have an off night and put that wide. So yeah, there's a bit of luck, but who isn't going to beat Liverpool with a bit of luck nowadays?
True.
Thiago,
can we have some Thiago? Thiago, you only had 20 minutes.
No. Funniest book. Every time you did.
Thiago is just pretty, man. It's all camera. It's all camera work, man.
Legit.
Nah, hey, I don't know whether his agent's telling him every pass, make sure it's Hollywood. Because literally every pass was.
The thing is, they're not even Hollywood, but it's Hollywood technique.
It just looks Hollywood.
Everything that
just...
Thiago does looks like you're recording for a compilation. And it's just hilarious because there's minimal things, but I guess he tried to come on and set the tempo, but yeah. And the ball was moving when he came onto the pitch.
It wasn't moving.
No.
It
was moving. It was moving.
It worked. He tricked you. He's tricked you already. He
He didn't
showed you a
trick me
bit.
into anything.
Showed you a bit. Showed you a bit of that. Showed.
It was
So
the ball was
even gave
moving.
away most of his first couple passes. Nah. Thiago came on and just literally was just there. And nobody cares because Liverpool are doing well in the league. But Thiago just came and was just there. He didn't do anything. Divock came on and did something. Divock Origi came on and made an impact from the subs bench. He came on and made an impact. But Thiago, don't try that. Don't try that. One thing I think we have to talk about, we've talked about him a lot in a negative way. For now, he's come and made an impact today. I want you to talk about him. You have to give props to him.
He played well today. But he does loads of stuff, man.
And he's been playing well for West Ham. We have to.
Do you watch West Ham games thoroughly?
I do.
Let me tell you this. Let me tell you this. There'll be a phase of play, and the ball gets passed around between Ben Raman, Antonio, Fornals. Everyone gets on the ball, but then when it falls to Fornals, more often than not, it just like sorry man, under hit pass, over hit pass, bad time. But then it worked. But in that same game, they'll win. So it's like
I hear that. But he's become a very key cog in this West Ham side. Like the energy he brings, the final product. I think he's got a couple goals, a couple assists this season. Like I think, like in terms of making this West Ham team where it is, he plays a key role in that. You gotta give him his respect. I understand because aesthetically he's not the best. Like he's not Ben Rama on the ball. He's a bit janky on the ball in terms of his dribbling. But it makes his impact.
Let go of the aesthetics, man. Go of the aesthetics. No, he's good. He's playing. No, I take that back. He's playing well right now. He's a key cog in this West Ham side. You got to talk about you lot's boy Trent as well, though, man. So both sides. He showed both sides. He showed both sides of his game. Stop saying you lot's boy Trent. Trent's the best right back. What are we talking about?
You got to talk about it because when
talk about what
he showed his attacking brilliance today. I won't lie to you. That free kick, sweet. Keeper couldn't get near it, but he was they went down his side. They went down his side to attack, and it was there all game. It was there all game for them to attack.
So wait. So the first goal was a corner.
Yeah.
The other one
goals though, is it? It's not just anytime West Ham were creating, there was always going down their left-hand channel, Trent side. When it was Ben Rama versus Trent, who was coming out on top.
Being the weakest in a set of good defenders doesn't make you a weak defender.
But he is a weak defender, like we see. That doesn't mean you don't try and do
being the weakest. I'm not. If you have four good defenders, if there are four good defenders and you're the weakest in the four, that doesn't make you a rubbish defender. That's what I'm saying.
No, they have two good defenders today because Robertson wasn't great either. Trent, he's not a good defender. There's nothing wrong with that. He's like, you see what he gives Liverpool going forward, and that's why Trent Klopp would always keep him in the team. And fair dues to him, but you're not gonna lie about what he is defensively. He's the one that they get at defensively. He's the one that they get at.
And I'm saying I'm not disagreeing with the fact that he's the one they get at. I'm just saying, just because you're the weakest in the back line doesn't make you weak.
Okay, but the fact that they get at him is what makes him weak. The fact that they use his side to attack is what makes him weak. You have to accept it. He's not good. He's not a great defender. He's not. I want to say he's not a good defender, but I feel like it's rude. But he's not a good defender.
It is rude.
Fair enough. I don't want to be rude. I'm not being rude on purpose, but I don't think he's a great defender. Mr. Austin says international break came at the right time for Liverpool and Man United. Look, unless Ole gets sacked, there is no right time for Manchester United. There's
a beautiful segue.
There's no right time. Oh, that's the segue. You're welcome, man. Oh, shame. I'm running it. Oh, okay.
No, I was waiting for Julie.
Julie, no, you're not ready for the pass.
I really didn't understand. Like,
Julie did pass. I
was so confused. I was like, I thought he said more. He was going to say more. But anyways, then we'll might as well move on to the Manchester derby. Yeah, man. You lot stunk up the joint as usual. Like,
oh man,
come normal for you guys. Like, I'm just bored of talking about it now. But if you're not aware, Manchester United lost 2-0 at Old Trafford against Pep's team. Wasn't really an interesting game. I mean, they didn't even try.
You know what? The game was boring. To be honest, it was boring.
didn't need to be put
Boring.
at 12:30 because
Nah, keep it at the 12:30. Let's get it over and done with. At least it wasn't an upset.
it's like why would you make
It could have been a 3 p.m. kickoff, no television.
Imagine if that was imagine it could have been a 3 p.m. kickoff, but imagine if that was a Sunday match. Oh, we're sleeping. You know some
when you have a nap during the day in between matches.
Nah, quickest siesta. But I was gonna say, I feel like a lot of people are saying that this beating was worse than the Liverpool one. Face value, it's obviously not. But if you watch the match, Man City popped them in gear 2. And it was very, very obvious.
It wasn't gear 2, it was literally gear 1.
Pep said to his boys, leave it at 2.
Yeah.
I promise you, Judy, he said leave it at 2. You know why? There were several times Man City, not fast break, I don't know, a counter-attack, sorry. They could have caught them on the counter-attack, or they could just progress. They were one more pass away, and we all saw the pass. It was either Gundogan or no over. There was always one more pass away from being one-on-one, and they'll just turn around and pass it back and slow the game down. And I'm like,
Pep said keep at 2-0 so you can tell the press afterwards. United are so dangerous. So dangerous. You have to be dangerous. That's such an amazing team. That's what Pep wanted to do at the end of the match. He's trying to keep Ole in the job as well. It's the long game. It's a long game.
You think it was coming? It was never going to come and blitz, man. The only teams that Pep would want to blitz is like teams you don't care about. So Burnley, or if he was playing like a Klopp, a world-class manager, if he has the opportunity, yeah, he can blitz you. But Oli, he's a good placeholder for the rest of the Prem.
That's so good.
Keeps you lot capped. And just quickly, I wanted to say, I think Michael Owen, there's a clip of Michael. I'm embarrassed again.
He says Pep looked so embarrassed at the end of the game. Yeah, hey.
There's a clip of Michael Owen. I was going to say, Banks.
I've seen that one.
And I know it's basics from football Twitter and us as fans, but when pundits say what's clear, it's very, very refreshing. Playing the 3 at the back, yeah, it's a quick fix, and it's a very difficult formation to play. But you can't tell me Oli got it tactically right against Spurs because you're just protecting weak defenders. They're weak. Adding another body in there because how many are you just gonna?
It's literally just Ollie's finished trying to coach the team to be good. Like he's playing 3 at the back, playing 8 defensive players. That just tells me you're finished trying to make us good, and now you're trying to protect your own job. Now you're trying to stay in the job. You don't care about making us a good team because you're playing 8 defensive players when you've signed Jadon Sancho, Cristiano Ronaldo. Hella, you've got Martial, Cavani's, Rashford,
all back Lingard.
Like you've got all these players, and you're playing 8 defensive players. You don't care. This is literally the most scared tactic I've ever seen. Oh, manager under pressure. I'm going to play all the defensive players I can. All the defensive players.
So they just, at least if they don't score us, we won't lose. You coward.
Shem said exactly how this week went as well. If you played that 3 at the back or 5 defenders or whatever and you win, oh yeah, it looks like a But if you and you don't have any possession, you don't have any control of the match and you win, it looks great. When it looks like how it looked against Manchester City, where you don't have no control of the ball, you don't get no touches of the ball, no shots, and you lose, now you just look like a dickhead. Now you look like a dickhead because what is your tactic? What is your tactic?
You're like a fool. Because you're at home.
You're at home. You're 4 years into the job at home against your biggest rival and you still can't lay a glove on them. What's changed in the last 4 years? You still can't lay a glove on any of these guys. Any Klopp, Pep.
The good thing about it, Banks, without overreacting, the good thing about it, and what we always tend to forget as fans is no one's ever like out of anything. Like if we actually look at it, it's only like 4 points or 3 points away from this or that. So no one's like far behind from anything. But the scary part about Man United is you don't think at what point will it have to change?
Yeah.
Do you get what I mean? Because every match is seeming like a slugfest. Lastly,
Norwich and Aston Villa have said, I've seen enough. I need to get rid of these guys.
Norwich got their first win and said, well done, Daniel.
Literally. See ya.
Get the win bonus on the way out. Buy yourself something nice. You didn't get no compo. You just said, take that win bonus as your compo. That's your compo. Norwich and Aston Villa said they've seen enough. I think Aston Villa had 2 wins in their last 10. Norwich, obviously their first win of the season. Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, 3 wins in 10. I think like 2 of those wins have included last-minute goals from Ronaldo. So
West Ham.
there's
West
no
Ham missed
thing that
penalty as
they're
well.
waiting for. They wait a world-class manager to appear. You had one in Conte. You had the chance to make that decision. You didn't want to make it. I don't know what they're waiting. There's nothing they're waiting for. They're clearly trying to see out the
Yo,
season.
I'm seeing some Ten Hag fanfare from you lot.
I think that's not gonna happen this season. That's not gonna happen.
Ain't it funny though? Ain't it funny though? How we come full circle if you get him? Ain't it funny? They laughed at me. Interesting.
Interesting. A lot of people bigging up a Ten Hag appointment.
Yeah.
I mean, he's proven his straps. He's proven his
Who
straps.
do you want?
Huh?
So apologize. Hold on. Apologize. So apologize.
I'm not apologizing for nothing. What am I apologizing for? What am I apologizing for?
He's asked. You more or less said he's
I never,
asked, and you laughed.
See, Chef, this is all I've asked you. Don't put words into my mouth. When did I
But
ever
you
say
laughed
it's
at
us?
me. You laughed.
When
You
did I
laughed
ever
at
say
me.
it's us?
You laughed at me. You
All
laughed at me.
I stated was some facts. All I stated was some facts. He won the Eredivisie.
Stop this agenda, Steve. Just the
he
thing
got
about
knocked
these
out-
new kids, Julie.
He
This
got
thing
knocked
about
out of
these
the
kids.
Champions League
These
group stage
kids-
2 years in a row.
These kids, man, they're so annoying.
He got
It's like
knocked out of
stop
the
bringing
Champions
these.
League group stage 2 years in a row.
Stop bringing
Am I
these
lying?
agendas. Stop
Am I
bringing
lying?
these baseless agendas. Because
Where's the
you basically
agenda?
you saying that.
What's the agenda?
Because why are you saying that? Because you think you don't
I'm
think
just
he's good
saying.
enough.
I just brought out some facts. He got knocked out in the group stages 2 years in a row. That's not good enough, is it? But now he's showing.
Who do you want? Who do you want now?
Who do I want?
Who do you want?
I wanted
Yeah.
Conte, obviously off the market now.
Yeah, he's
Now-
gone. So who do you want now?
Now we have to reassess. Get me Ten Hag right now. I take him. 100%. I take him.
Oh, you're shameless.
100% I take him. What?
Like
You're
a rat
shameless.
on the highway.
What?
Like a rat
How am I
on the
shameless?
highway.
How am I shameless? I'm presenting
Like a
with
rat
new
on
information.
the highway.
Presenting with new information. Ten Hag has gotten. Ten Hag has improved. He's done his thing now. I'm ready to see what he's willing to do.
You're shameless.
Get me a Mancini.
You know-
I take Mancini. I take Luis Enrique. I take all of these guys because these guys are coaches.
Mancini, you know.
I take Mancini. These are playing some good ball back in 2012.
In the
I'm
comments.
sorry, man. No, I'm not saying Mancini's not good, but Mancini, you know.
I
You don't
take
even care about the City ties. That's a City goat.
Nah, fuck that. They sacked him. He wouldn't care. I wouldn't care. Come here. Come coach this team. Mr.
No, he's
Austin
there.
said he's getting sacked before the end of the season. Ole, Conte, or Arteta. That is very bold to assume that Daniel Levy has the balls to sack Antonio.
Daniel
Conte.
Levy is too
He's
scared
fucking-
to sack Conte.
Because
He's
you
scared for his life.
literally tell between your legs you came running back to Conte. You can't sack him now. You can't.
No, you're
Your
just
tail
too
was
scared.
between your
Conte will
legs.
just beat you up. Conte will beat you up. Conte
We'll
will
get
just beat you
people
up.
to beat you up, not even himself.
Yeah, he'll just beat you up. Beat you up. So,
Mr. Austin said, "Come to Arsenal, Ahmad." Hey, once my boy starts hooping again, get him back in this first team as well, man. Hey,
no.
Ole, he
go.
needs to go. He needs to go. Oh my goodness.
And the last thing I was going to
He
say
was
about
right
Ole, Julius, is like, I'm tired of managers doing this thing where they push people out of the team and then when their back's against the wall, they bring them in to save them. I'm not a good professional because I'll just be looking at you. Like, if I'm Van der Beek and you try to say, okay, go warm up, son, I'll look at you. He's done it to Van der Beek. He's going to start doing it to Sancho. He does it to Pogba once in a while. Like, you're not going to start, but okay, my back's against the wall. Come on and play. And you're looking at him like, so why didn't you start me? Just why didn't you start me? But whatever. You're the boss, right?
2 games in a row. He's abandoned the 3 at the back. Tried to send on these players to save him. It's just like, you're boring, mate. Because you clearly ain't got. You ain't got
Scooby Doo. You ain't got a
You're making
Scooby.
it up on the spot. And the United board
Intelligent
can see that
waffle.
he's making up on the
Intelligent
spot.
waffle. It upsets me as well because I go into these job interviews, is waffling intelligent, and it doesn't work for them. So how does it work for him? Live on TV, he's waffling and making up on the spot.
Did you not see when they told him that Maguire said we lacked belief?
No.
Did you not see that? Basically, Maguire was interviewed previously and he said I felt like some of the players lacked belief that we could get back into the game. They told Ole that some of his players somebody said that. When I tell you the color just left his face, he couldn't believe he got betrayed like that. He couldn't believe it. He couldn't believe his own captain said that we didn't believe we'd get back into the game. His own captain said that.
Oh yeah, that is selling him out. And I was thinking that's not actually that bad. But yeah, saying that we just don't believe. Or once we went down, we don't believe. That means you don't trust your coach. But Maguire, you're part of the problem because you're just not good enough.
That's what's even madder. That's what's even madder because Ole's been protecting you. So for you to go against the party line and say, yeah, we didn't believe in the coach. We didn't believe that we could get back into the game.
You're not even good enough to blame.
Crazy.
Like, if Conte had came to Man United, he could have benched Maguire, and ain't nothing no one's doing about it.
nasty because these lot don't talk about the fact that Maguire has been horrible this season. Horrible this season. Obviously, Bailly was the one that got sacrificed. It could have easily been Maguire. Could have easily been Lindelof, but it's naturally Bailly. Naturally Bailly. Fred's the one that's getting all the corner. They won't talk about McTominay. I was even screaming it. This guy hides on the ball. Don't help us.
Roy Keane said McTominay is a good youngster learning his trade. He's 25.
He's turning 25, brother. Declan Rice, who you just saw that performance from.
That's a young player.
That's a young player. McTominay learning your trade at 25. Nah, man. That's
a year below Sterling.
Thank you.
Ole, you don't even get a reprieve for any of these shit players because you choose to have these shit players around. You choose to do that. So it's on you. That's on you. Waste man.
There's a question for you. Would you take Poch?
Would I take Poch?
You're a Poch fan. Go on.
I'll take
Poch. Of course you. Yeah, don't you dare turn your back on him. Don't you dare. I was waiting for you. Don't you dare.
We've got Ole.
Your school of Poch. Your school of Poch. You actually school of Poch.
Of course, I'll take him. He's top of League One. Well, I think second in his group or something in Champions League.
What does that even mean? Top of League One. What does that mean? Where else is it supposed to be? Putting out perks. Hey
man, I'm just stating. You're getting angry at me for stating facts. I never attached any agendas. I never said he's doing well. I just attached facts. Just attach facts to my sentences. That's it. My last point on United. Aston Villa and Norwich have vacancies in their managerial positions. If Ole's agent came to both of those clubs and said, my boy is about to get sacked, you have a free run at Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, they would not. They told him to stop wasting my time. I've got managerial appointments to make. Don't waste my time with silly suggestions.
Stop wasting everyone's time.
In a recruitment meeting, you bring Ole Gunnar Solskjaer's name. You're not going to be invited. You're not invited to the next one. Yeah, sorry.
Who's letting the intern?
It's nothing personal. You did a great job. You bring Ole Gunnar Solskjaer's name to the recruitment meeting, you're not getting invited to the next one. Who
letting the intern with his shit suggestion?
Literally, who let this guy into the meeting? Nah. You ain't getting involved.
I'm provoked.
No, but it's true. This is a problem. You wear this with a nice shirt, freshers back in 2016. You're sweeping up. This is proper freshers drip 2016.
What drip are you dripping? I'm crying.
Yeah, you get
the
little zip up. Fair enough, Nathan. You always love drawing me out. I don't know what I did to you. Fair enough.
Drawing.
If Ole gets sacked, I wonder if he'd even get another job. He's ruined. If he left at the end of last season, he'd have got this Aston Villa job. Calm. He'd have got the Norwich job calm.
Ole's not a good manager, man. Honestly, he's a good. I think he's a good coach. I think he's a good coaching staff, but I don't think he's a good manager.
He's not. But his reputation was semi-intact at the end of last season. Second place, Europa League final. He bottled it, yeah, but it wasn't looking that mad. If he left now, he'd have got a Premier League job. Not one Premier League club is gonna touch him now, because if you need a relegation battle, he's already got a relegation on the CV.
Fuck that.
He's already got a relegation on the CV. You've already proved.
He'll be smiling after he loses 7 games in a row.
Like you're not getting a relegation. You're not getting a job from a relegation team. You've already proved you don't know how to coach a good team with good players. You're not getting the top job.
Really, can we talk about people that got 3 points this week, man? Come on, man.
Stop. Because that's.
I was gonna
You wasn't like this before.
I was gonna talk about Chelsea Burnley, but we can go to Arsenal if you want. I don't mind.
Fair enough. Since you insisted. Yeah, no, it was a great game. It was to be fair, I wouldn't say it was a great game, but Arsenal had loads of chances.
It was average.
And it was an average game. We had loads of I'm just happy we won, all in all. Like
Facts.
I'm tired of that janky substitution of Odegaard and taking off Odegaard, putting on Odegaard, taking off Lacazette. I'm tired of it. Yeah. But it worked because I guess he created a couple chances. But can we just give a special shout out to Ainsley Maitland-Niles? He was fantastic in centre mid today. Didn't put a foot wrong. Grant. And that's how you play centre mid. Yeah, that's how you play centre mid. Very, very well, man.
I don't agree with that.
You not into that one?
Nah, I'm just
in general.
shouting it. I'm just saying.
Just shine into the wind.
In the atmosphere. Yeah, no, he played very, very well. That quartet of him, Lokonga, Gabriel, and Ben White, they were very, very good in the middle of the park. Them four there, they were very, very good. Those are the best four Arsenal players.
So Rams don't make a mistake. Are you not worried?
No, we're not.
You're not.
That split second was crackhead moment, but it literally.
All of them have a crackhead gene. The best keepers have a crackhead gene.
Look at Alisson today, but anyways, but yeah,
Edison has a crackhead gene. Alisson has one. The only person who doesn't really, he actually does have a crackhead gene.
But yeah, I mean, Ramsdale, man, stop doing that. I'm not worried.
You're not worried.
You talk about your goalkeeper, we talk about ours, okay?
Yeah,
I know my goalkeeper. I know.
Baddie.
I'm seeing a lot of Ramsdale gas on my TL, so I'm looking. I'm keeping an eye out. Just keeping an eye out. Not saying a word. Just keeping an eye out.
Shout out to Veras as well. For me, he's so funny because it's like, what's Sonic the Hedgehog's cousin? Shadow. Yeah, it's literally just like thingy, just in the left back position, up and down and up and down and up and down. He can never do anything at another pace. Always doing everything on fast forward. He's hilarious. But I like him. And I'm happy that he's keeping Kieran Tierney out, even if Tierney's not fit, because Tierney needs to go work on his crossing.
Nathan
we're only 2 points behind
Liverpool.
2.
And we got them, and we're going Anfield.
We're going next, so yeah.
You think
Obviously,
you get a result at Anfield?
No.
West Ham showing us what to do.
Can't lie, Anfield is just Anfield, isn't it? I don't know.
Grass is green and the ball is round. Listen, we go to Anfield. We go to Anfield and we move.
And I'm gonna clip
we'll go to Anfield and we move, man. West Ham showing us what to do. Scared of
West
no
Ham
one.
were home. Anfield. There's a difference.
No, that's why I said the ball is round and the grass is green. Nothing changes, man. Nothing changes. Nothing changes. Let's go Anfield. Let's get the points. Come back.
We were saying Aubameyang off penalties, or you still got faith in that?
He's
I don't understand that though. Like, why didn't he just go to Lacazette?
Get off the fucking penalty. That's how I just slapped the back. Get out of the penalty. Because why? Because to be fair, Pepito's even better. And obviously, he wasn't on the pitch. Pepe's better at penalties. Lacazette's better at penalties.
Like why?
Fuck off.
He's your main striker. To be fair, he's trying to go for that.
I don't give a heck. I don't give a heck.
Lacazette hasn't missed one, so.
Loren was a right back taking penalties. I don't give a heck.
Give it to your best player. You need your strikers taking penalties, though.
No, you don't.
But he had a
Jorginho ain't played strike last time I checked.
Yeah, but he misses penalties too.
Rarely.
I'm just throwing it out there. Mr. Aaron United says, Ole out. Hey, the sentiment is the same, but this club don't want to listen.
Did Aaron come in here, drop hashtag Ole out and piss off? Man is shiesty.
Get the heck out of here.
You have to spread this thing on as many platforms as you can. You just have to go into random YouTube videos, just drop Ole out. Doesn't matter.
You know the people that say the YouTube comments.
This guy, what in the Insulate Britain is that? What kind of protest is that? Man just came in here, spammed Ole out. We've got to his next stream because I know he didn't. He just said Ole out because we ain't even talk about Ole. Insulate Britain, looking at us. Yeah, just back to Arsenal quickly. Who else was I going to shout out? Because you just have to give them their flowers while we're still up. You understand? Because I don't know how. We're just here for a good time, not a long time. Okay.
Mr. Ariana says, big up you guys. Though. Big up Mr. Ariana, man.
But yeah, no, Smith Rowe, yeah, I'm happy to see. This Odegaard, yeah. Every week I'm gonna come in here and tell you that he's ass.
You nearly scored. You nearly scored. I'm thinking
I don't give a heck. I don't give a heck.
What is your problem?
You know the thing about Odegaard, he just gives me Ceballos vibes in the sense that No, really, because everything for me, he don't move the ball fast enough. Personally, for me, everything just over exaggerated, and I just don't find it aesthetically. Again, it's just got that Thiago aesthetic behind it, but it's like, bro, it could be simpler, it could be faster, and yeah, I don't think maybe also the price of 25 because it means so much to us how much we spend. Like every penny counts. I'm just like we could have put that elsewhere.
TJ Mirror says, big up guys from a United fan. Thank you very much, TJ. Love to see it.
Do you just want to take my job? Or?
I'm helping out.
This the thing about him. This the
Where's
thing
the
about
RS?
him, man.
He gets so excited and he just overtakes. Like you might as well
He
I'm
loses
just
his
here to help.
head.
just do it.
I'm
Do you
just
want
here to
You
help.
lose your head all the
I'm
time.
just here to help. Sorry,
No.
my bad. Just here to
do
help.
your job, innit? Just do your job. It's fine. It's your job now.
Just do your
Really.
job. Just do your job.
But yeah, can we talk about where we'd rank just quickly as an outsider? Gabriel, like, you know what I mean?
I want to hear
Oh,
from
what did you rankings after a Watford game? You're shy.
I wanna
No, it's after what?
Yeah. Listen, I know Arsenal have won a couple games because now you don't want to start bringing out rankings again.
No.
And now you need to rank your players again. This is what I love about Arsenal fans. I will always love Arsenal fans.
Don't
I will
shout.
always
Why
love
are you
Arsenal
shouting?
fans.
Why are you
Beat
shouting?
Beat Watford with Fat Boy Rose at left back, and now you say,
Stop body shaming. Stop body shaming.
where
Don't do
where
that.
do you rank? Where do you rank Gabriel?
Stop body shaming.
I just
Stop body
wanna
shaming
know,
black men. Stop body shaming black men. We don't do that.
Where do you rank? Where
So
do you
where
rank
do you do it,
Gabriel?
Shem?
This is what I want to know. This
Gabriel,
sauce, you know,
top
you
five,
can always
top
smell it in the
five,
air
top
when
five,
Arsenal won a
Top
couple
five.
games. You can
Top
always-
five.
Top 5. Ricky says he's buying more Nuno and AMN stock. Wait, Nuno.
Does he mean Nuno? Because you do know he loves
Nuno
Spiritus.
Tavares. I don't think the other one.
Oh,
Sonic.
Nuno Tavares. Oh, okay, that makes more sense.
But he does love. Just point out there, he does love Nuno.
Imagine
thanks, stop shouting.
someone shouting from next door. Like, what?
Yeah, man, just shouting.
What do I listen to?
But Gabriel, top five. That's
Top
what I'm
five.
saying. I don't know the order.
You don't know the order, so you're just saying top 5. You don't even care about the centre backs.
There's 5 man in there, and he's there.
5 man in there. He's one of them. Varane, Van Dijk, Matip, Thiago Silva.
Nathan needs to come on one day because
No need to cry. Banks is all right. Your manager's shit, and your staging moldy with a damaged roof. See what?
Oh,
Yeah, no.
oh my lord!
It gotta be me and Nathan at one point. Then it just gotta be.
go back to back.
Just pause in the room, innit? Just pause in the room, and we can hash it out. Because clearly, it's
Why did he say that?
Nah, clearly
He's
it's
got a
personal.
leaky roof. Then you go to
just
someone's
be
personal
an
space. You got proper personal there. Told you had a leaky roof. That's nasty.
Ricky Bowley says Gabriel been one of the best CBs this season. Yeah, Ben White and Gabriel been a good partnership this season. Been a good
Louder. Now shout.
Turn it up a notch.
Not see. Now you want me to shout after I just turn my volume down. You don't get to control it. How many times is that assuming? Is that referring to how many times I've been to Old Trafford? I don't like it either way.
There must be a
I
backstory.
was quite upset that just quickly. I know it wasn't televised, so no one really saw it. Just saw the result. I really wanted that 0-0 Spurs Everton. Jeez. I wanted to see Conte's first game, and apparently Harry Kane had a great game once again. No,
that's sarcastic.
But people were saying I thought he down tools to get Nuno out the job. So what's the excuse now? Do you get what I mean?
Let him cook for a couple games. Let's see.
Whilst we're here, we might as well talk about the Conte appointment and get into it.
Charger. Yeah, go on. Sorry, I get my charger.
Like, did we anticipate this was going to happen so soon? What, Nuno's been there how many months? What, 2 months or something?
Yeah, I think they applied.
Was it not like 3 months?
Had him in July, so July, August, September, October. Barely made it into November, so we'll say 4 months.
4 months.
We'll say 4 months. Did I expect Conte? Well, I definitely expected Nuno to get sacked because no shots on target. You sub in your best player. Stadium turns on you. Yeah, you're getting sacked. Did I expect
Nuno
Conte?
Nuno didn't have the profile to even last long enough that job, to be able to just rest on his credentials. Yeah. You know, sometimes it's going against you, but your credentials hold you down. I
was telling Chim this earlier in the season that Spurs fans have no reason to take to him. They've got no reason. You're 7th choice.
There's nothing, yeah.
7th choice. You're not a particularly attacking manager. You're not giving us great football. Spurs fans had no real reason to take to him, and it was a short shrift.
It was a strangest appointment ever in the sense that everybody has something to fall back on in every team. So Arsenal, they have the fact they have this weird Arteta and the fact that he played for us. Same with Oli, Pep and Klopp, their tactics, same with Tuchel, they're winners. Nuno had nothing. And why it's even different to someone like if a Fonseca came, is like you can lie in the unknown of the sense that with the Fonseca, we know everybody wasn't watching Serie A to know how Roma were doing before when Fonseca was there, right? So even when your back's against the wall, it's like, okay, it could get better when his philosophy comes. But we've watched Wolves for 3 seasons in a row under Nuno. You know the heights, that you know how high it's going to be. So when it's like, what else are you waiting for? Sometimes maybe good, sometimes maybe shit. And when it's shit, unfortunately, like, there's nothing. So it's sad as well because we've had this whole week of how like Gary Neville and everyone going back and forth saying they'll never say they should get a manager sacked, but not that they said Nuno should go, but no one was remorseful. No one was remorseful.
It's mad taboo. It's mad taboo for managers to say that managers need to go. Like I don't understand. Is it maybe because they're mates or whatever? But generally, pundits don't say managers should go. They always say a player isn't good enough or this player isn't at the level.
It's weird. It's so hypocritical.
But managers.
It's so hypocritical.
Is that this? I'll never say a manager needs to get sacked. That's a crazy thing to say.
Yeah,
that's a crazy thing to say. You say I'm not saying anyone should lose their job.
Analysis. You're supposed to be given a fair analysis. Sometimes you see a manager just needs to go. Like a manager isn't gonna be successful in this situation, but pundits will be so like scared to say it. In terms of Conte, I wasn't expecting Conte just because you already knew Conte's demands, and you said I can't do it.
Yeah,
you can't do it to the point where you said I'm going to look for other managers.
Facts.
So he went cock in hand. Levy went cock in hand back to Conte and said, "Okay, cool, here you are." It's like you wanted a pay rise. Your job said no, you can leave. And then they couldn't do the other project since you left. And they was like, okay, cool, here's your money. But I'm sure Conte asked for more, like a normal person would.
It's probably the resources as well. Like I'm gonna need this in January and the summer. You need to be able to provide it if I'm gonna be successful.
Yeah.
The interesting thing I was gonna ask you, lot, do you think Conte was specific in the sense? Did he say I need 60 mil, or he says I want like Diabala in January? So
I think he probably laid out the positions.
Because I think it was specific. I think it was specific. I think he
laid out the positions that need to be upgraded, and I don't because he didn't have the job yet. I don't know if he was able to identify I need this player, this player, this player. But I'm sure he looked at the squad and said, I'm gonna need to improve on these certain positions.
Yeah.
And Levy was probably adding it up in his head like, oh, there, and there. What, in 2 summers? That's going to be a lot of money, and I don't think he could promise Conte in the summer that he'd provide the funds to do that. But now, obviously, he's desperate. Tail between his legs, he needs something. So I think he must have promised Conte, "I can give you this, and this in order for us to be successful."
That is so bad.
You know what's bent? Jose, Conte, Poch, Nuno, all of their contracts end in 2023. So 3 sacked managers are still getting paid. I'm crying.
That's crazy.
Wow.
Man said all of them are getting paid.
I'm very interested. I'm very, very interested to see how he handles the Kane situation. He either goes one of 2 ways. It's like he gets him firing again, or he doesn't play. But I don't believe Conte is going to have him in the squad thinking it out. He'll bench him.
You think he's going to drop him?
That's one thing I love. Conte will bench him. No, if he doesn't like what he's doing, he's not going to play him. Because Conte now, this is the time when Conte is bigger than Spurs right now. He's bigger than Harry Kane at the start because it's now. Whereas if he's been in the job for about 24 months and it's okay, Conte's moving mad. He can move mad now at the start. This is the most secure he's ever going to be. So he's going to have to set the tone early with Harry Kane.
It'll be interesting because right now there's just not a lot of quality in the Tottenham squad to even replace Harry Kane. Internally, do you play Son front? So it's kind of you're in terms of quality, you're banking on Harry Kane.
Second striker. They have no second striker.
I think it's like Dane Scarlett or something, like a young boy.
Troy Parrott, he's not a striker, is he?
No, he's a striker, but I think he's on loan right now at MK Dons. So you're banking. In order for you to be successful, he's also banking on Kane to come back into form. I think that's part of it as well, because I don't think Tottenham are going to go all out for a striker while they've got Kane there, unless they're going to sell him, which is a whole nother thing. Whether Conte's been assured Kane's not going to go. I don't know whether that's part of this.
I'd rather Kane go from Conte so I can buy someone I trust. I trust my own person. I feel like them, a lot of the Tottenham boys, predominantly
Arsenal in
Kane.
the last 2 games head to head, he's finished. Damn. I never knew Arsenal was the barometer.
Is that the barometer we're using? Okay, Austin. That's fine. That's the barometer we're using. That's fine.
Spurs Academy not having Dane Scarlett gets Troy Pigeon when he comes back.
Oh man, don't be nasty. Stop saying that about people's names. But no, Spurs never had a good academy. Like they have a good academy if you're in secondary school. Like I play for Tottenham, as in like on a personal, but in a professional level, Spurs don't have a good academy.
Oh man,
you get what I mean though. Like at schoolboy levels, like if you play for Tottenham, if a schoolboy, ask your brother, Jude, at schoolboy level, if you play for Tottenham, you're cold. That's what I mean. But in a professional level, no.
There's also
Winks is their highest prospect.
Of kids to develop. Yeah, Chelsea on a different level, man. Arsenal doing their thing recently. A couple kids coming up. Yeah, recently, like before Haaland, you have nothing coming through.
Just quickly before we wrap up, I was gonna say, stop. It's not. Don't talk to us this week like that. We're winners. I was just gonna quickly say, I think your boy needs to come back. Banks, in the sense that Everton now, they drew today, obviously, with Spurs, but 3 losses in a row and then a draw. He needs to come back, innit, Calvert-Lewin?
Oh, yeah, 100. They're suffering without him. But, you know.
Yeah, they're dusted. Because obviously,
I think he's out, been out for a second as well. I think like 2 months now.
He's been out, yeah. But they were riding it first when he wasn't there. But, like, it's caught up with them in the sense that it's just plateaued. It's flat now. And it's like Everton's like proper died down. They started very, very fast, the season fast. But now in the last 5 games, it's nothing special. It's nothing special at all. Damari Gray's lost it. I think the last good result was against you guys.
Yeah, it was still. Literally,
that wasn't
Aston Villa.
Honestly, that wasn't even
Aston Villa, the last game they won was against us. Then they lost like 5 straight. What was it Everton? They got a draw at Old Trafford, and then they couldn't buy a win or they got a draw today. I'm telling you, I told you, look, people come to Old Trafford and just get their comps. Come to Old Trafford and get your performance in.
And we'll see you on the second. We'll see you on the second.
Huh?
We'll see you on the second.
Well, you're not trying to get Lukonga a little comp.
We'll see you on the second.
You're trying to get Lukonga a comp.
I promise you.
Lukonga ain't had one comp-worthy performance this season. He's gonna get at Old Trafford. If Ole's still in the job, he's gonna get at Old Trafford. That's it.
He was good at Brentford. First.
You couldn't get a comp out of that performance.
The game you lost. In Brentford, in Brentford, he was good. He was one of the only good players at Brentford. Opening him.
You couldn't get a comp out of that.
Karius will edit a comp out of that if I
ask you. No.
I'm just going to talk about the Final Third League quickly.
Fantasy? Ooh-wee.
Yeah, in first, we've got Damien FC.
Leading the pack.
In week 11 with 61 points. Can you let me land? Fucking hell. Game week 11 with 61 points, 718 points. His captain is Salah.
Salah got assist for that goal, for the Trent free kick. That pissed me off.
I love it.
He got 10 points. He's got Ramsdale in goal. Cancelo, Trent, and Diaz in the back. Saka, Salah, Rafinha, Buemo.
Always nice.
And then he's got Vardy, Jimenez, and Tony at the top. Right.
Jimenez, he ain't getting no goals. Vardy, I don't even think he got a goal.
Jimenez got 2.
Yeah.
How many points did he get this weekend?
60. Well, it says 61, but it's 68.
60? How? Who?
It's 68.
I don't know. Legit. That's proper. That's wind up.
This week has been dead.
Check man once I jump off this now.
Junior said, "Shout out to Banks, still bomb of the league." I told you, I came in like 4 weeks afterwards. You lot stop.
Hey! Stop now! You know why? Here's why you're a liar. Every single week You moved. You increased the weeks. You said you came in. You said you joined in the second week. Then one time you said 3
And
weeks.
look,
Now
when
it's
did I
4.
ever say that, Chef? This is all I ever ask. You don't lie on me.
There's tape.
I only
There's
ever
tape.
ask you don't
There's
lie on
tape.
me.
There's
This is
tape.
it. There's tape. Go back to the tape. I told you, look, I came in like 4 weeks afterwards. That's
Well,
why I'm rock bottom.
Shemi is
That's why I'm
13th,
rock bottom.
so
That's why I'm rock bottom.
no one is close. Shemi is 13th.
Your captain is Mendy Banks. What the fuck? Chelsea do clean sheets. It's a reliable source of income. Reliable source of income. Get
No,
Mendy
it's
as your
not.
captain.
You are whack.
12 points, easy. 12 points, easy. I'm gonna do manage. I said
But
last
if you
week,
keep a
manager
clean sheet,
after
you're
manage.
getting-
Manager after manage. I'm telling you, this international break, you are gonna see a change. Don't worry. Look at me.
Yeah,
I'm
use
getting
your wild
fresh for
card,
this.
man, because you're in the gulag. Use your wild card.
Don't worry about me. Don't worry about me. I'm getting fresh for the return.
All right. Thank you guys for watching. We end game week 11 on a high for Arsenal fans. Sorry to the other fans. It's all right.
Sorry to
International
you.
break. Got international break coming up, so you got a break.
Hey, Tommy Tuchel, you saw Sean Dyche and you got scared because that's a real terror stepping in the room. You got scared when you saw Sean Dyche. Beat you at your own game. Don't play with Sean Dyche on the
When the real bad man steps in the room, we
literally
know.
Somebody with a literally. That's what we're gonna say about that.
Yeah, we've got midweek shows for you guys. The Arsenal Get Well Soon Arsenal on Tuesday to look forward to. I'm pretty sure we've got United with Ball as well, right?
I think that might be next, the week after.
The week after, anyways, forget I said that, and then potentially in the studio as well. So yeah, quick. Two things to look forward to in the midweek, but yeah, we got international break, so we shall see.
So yeah, you're just going to be celebrating. I'm going to celebrate our 3 points. Obviously, us in 5th place. Just going to really chop that up as Arsenal fans. So tune into that. It's not really a therapy session. It's more so a gathering.
It's not a gathering. Uplifting session. I mean, I'm not going to be present, but it's going to be a very uplifting presence, and we're just going to, sing our praises. So yeah. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and follow our socials, and we will see you on Tuesday. Peace.
This
is the part where someone has to rap because I'm not quick enough to just.
Someone had me to rap.
Nah, I'm joking. Don't do it.
You are now listening to The Final Third.
I think Pepe's so coachable.
Wow, you should be in
just need to shake him.
You should be in prison. We bailed you out. We bailed you out to come and play this season. You're out here